In this shoot and edit tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create the Dolly Zoom effect like this. If you're not familiar with the Dolly Zoom effect, you might be wondering, what is the Dolly Zoom effect? The basic idea is that as you move the camera forward or backwards, you zoom out or in at the same time. So if the camera moves forward, you zoom out, and if the camera moves backwards, you zoom in, which creates this really cool illusion of distortion happening in the shot. When it comes to shooting the Dolly Zoom effect, there are two main tips that I want to give you. Number one, shoot using a gimbal. Handheld footage will most likely look a bit shaky as you move and the results won't be as good. Number two, keep your subject in the center of the frame. The Dolly Zoom effect works best when you have a subject that stays roughly the same size in the frame. You can still get cool looking shots if your subject is off to the side, but having a subject in the center of the frame is the best way to achieve that warping distortion effect in the background. With those two tips in mind, go out and shoot your clips and then bring them into Final Cut Pro. Let's use this shot where I flew the drone further away as an example. I'll put my playhead at the beginning of the clip and set a scale keyframe at 100. I'll move to the end of the clip and set the scale to 150 so that we zoom in as the camera moves backwards. If the camera moves forward in your shot, you'll want to set the first keyframe to over 100, something like 150, and then the last keyframe to 100 so that you zoom out. Just by doing that, we already have the Dolly Zoom effect. I want to keep this chalet in the center of the frame though, so I'm going to make a few adjustments. First, I'll head over to the View drop-down menu so that I can show my horizon overlay. Next, I'll go to the end of the shot and adjust the position so that the chalet is dead center in the frame, and I'll set a keyframe here. Then I'll go to the beginning of the shot and I'll adjust the position so that the chalet starts in the center too. To get rid of these black edges, I'll just scale the shot up a bit at the beginning, let's say to about 105, and then I'll just refine the position. Sometimes when keyframing the position, it might feel like your shot is drifting slightly off center and then back again, and that is due to the position keyframes easing in and out of position. To fix that, hit Ctrl V to open up your video animation properties for the clip, and you can show the position keyframes using the drop-down arrow in the transform properties. Right-click on each of the two keyframes and change them from smooth to linear. Changing this to linear means that the position will change from one keyframe to the next at a constant speed, as opposed to easing in and out of those keyframes. And this is the final Dolly Zoom effect. If you enjoyed this shoot and edit tutorial, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll do more of these kinds of tutorials in the future. Also, feel free to let me know if you have any tutorial suggestions. But thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next one.